So you don't feel Activision? As I think about it though, as a gaming company,
as a black kid, Activision, Activision as a kid, you know what they've done for you, like the games they've provided.
That's what I'm saying. That's like one of the dopest gaming companies.
Dog, but what I'm saying
for you to see
is,
it there.
For what I'm saying to you all is, dog, I'm not talking about it as a one Joburg event, a Bloemfontein event. It should be sponsoring all of them.
It's crazy. It's crazy how you can like. Wait, dog, you're not on the mic. Please remember that we've started. Yeah.
We can take
We're rolling.
So,
nah, it's fine.
It's late, dog. We're already here. Yeah, maybe you can take it to.
Those are the comments on the last part, ne?
You don't want
dog, they make you do that. Yeah, bro. What I'm saying is that you never just think like you say, okay, this is a dope ass brand. For you, even to support just one thing, you know what I mean? Doesn't have to be the entire thing. Just for them to say, we believe in what you're doing. It's a beginning. It's a start. It can only transform into something big.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how brands work.
But also, is not a beginner, boy.
Yeah, this is not play stuff.
Ivyson is not. It didn't start yesterday, dog.
Ivyson is like the biggest hip hop tour, isn't it? In South Africa.
So you don't think it's the beginning of something dope?
It is.
A dope relationship. Once they see what happens at the Joburg show, they're gonna be impressed and then say, okay, let's do
when
that.
I'm telling you the truth, you feel the need to express to me the importance of it. Now, when I'm telling you that it only is on the Joburg cover or the Joburg post, you feel the need to tell me that it's still fine. But I'm telling you the truth. So why are you getting touched by the truth?
I'm saying we mustn't always like put these guys at such a superstar level, the pedestal level.
Not putting them at a pedestal level.
Where it's like they can't start at a very minimal level and give it room for growth. You know what I mean?
That's right. So what are you saying? What you're saying is we're too critical.
It's like next year we have Cotton Fest in a hall. So we must still say, okay, that's cool.
No, but that's different.
No, I'm just saying.
That's not a good example.
No, I'm just giving
an example with the sponsor. Something with the sponsor.
Like, okay, next year we just have Pick and Pay sponsoring Cotton Fest.
But that's Activision, not Pick and Pay.
So should we say, okay, that's dog? They'll bring groceries, dog.
I mean, if it's a company that's
and bologna, dog, and cheese.
If it's an international company that's like known for something cool as gaming, and so many games, like imagine PlayStation 5.
You know what I do, guys?
PlayStation 5.
You guys understand the idea of like sponsors and all that. It's beyond what you think it is, because you think it once Necessity puts it on his poster that it's an official sponsor, they're throwing it back, they're taking interest in it. No.
That. It's just a cosign.
Once I see the Activision, I go straight to check the page if they're also pushing it. And they're not pushing it. Then I start thinking, okay, maybe they're here just to help out to see what's the vibe. Because some clients do that. You see what's the response,
like
the impression,
trial.
the numbers, the
trial
algorithm, and trial runs and all that. So when I'm giving you that, I'm saying, yo, it's not as big as what you think it is. And you're telling me this, it's the start. And then you, like, there's just a thing that you have to explain.
It has potential to be big. We're looking at potential here.
No, I'm talking about what's happening now.
No, even the potential. It's a long-term game. Is he going to stop touring?
He's
probably going to keep touring, right?
This has potential to be the best rapper in Africa. But, like, we don't talk about it.
Yeah, people are mad. The AReece community is just going crazy right now. For the past week, they're just having so much fun.
They make me happy.
Just like threatening people, you know what I mean?
Happy. They have power that they don't have. They express power that they don't have. Authority they don't have.
And I want to say that.
Ideas that they don't even have half of that capacity. Like they come on some, yo, listen, you're so pathetic. I'm like, you're a 30 years old man, busy tweeting, or like 20-year-olds. Who's more pathetic? Using your own data to watch this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm seeing people like that and I'm just like, okay.
But those are the people that consume South African content though. They even if they are hating, they watch other stuff on YouTube too. They listen to other podcasts on. I've noticed that like it's not only 20 like mid-20s or whatever people that watch us. It's also like some 40-year-old guy who's the head of a teenager is just sitting watching us, bro. You know what I mean?
You know a girl which I went to high school with?
Yeah.
She's in varsity. I think she still goes to Wits. Like she showed me a picture of her and a timer watching our pod.
The
timer was the one which was very like
paying attention.
Dog, so much he was eating watching it.
No way.
I laughed, bruh. I never laughed so much, bro. But
those the pathetic bros you're talking about? Yes, Steph. Those are the pathetic bros you're talking about.
Nah. Because he doesn't tweet. He just the stupid boys. Switch off the TV.
But
Keep it moving. I appreciate that.
Yeah, just keep it moving.
But like, you wanna come at us for having opinions by being hypocritical because you're saying we're hating when you're hating on us. Like, does it make sense? Like,
for me, it's just so funny when they act like they're gonna do something. You know what I mean? Those are the funny ones.
That's the one
ones that act like I'm gonna run up on you or some shit. Cause like, no, you're not, bruh.
The real slimes are in like LA,
they're in the streets,
Atlanta. Don't tell me about the South African ones, boy.
Honestly, bro, they even got that name from like
Did
overseas.
You just say that the real slimes are in LA?
Dude, they want to act like they're gonna come fight us.
YSL, boy. Not
honestly,
this,
bro.
Not these ones. This is
shit.
They're going through Ricos. Yeah, they're going through.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like to one of them, I was like, guys, like if you wanna pull up, dog, I'm down for the smoke. You know what I mean? If niggas wanna put on boxing gloves, like we can go, dog. Me, I don't care, dog. I've been preparing for one of these niggas. I've been going to the gym.
When you've been gymming for these bros.
Going for the.
No, but like, honestly though, like we can fight, dog. If one nigga just wants to be like, let's meet in the boxing ring. You know what I mean?
Dog,
boxing ring is where I'm at.
This brood has one glove called Slimes. He has another glove called Megacy. He's waiting for those two broods.
Yeah.
Not even. It's just like anybody who feels it would be dope just to sort of like record it or whatever. You know what I mean? And just people's like, okay, can Rhea fight or whatever, you know?
So
I'm willing to try that.
You wanna make some bands off it?
No,
or you just
even if it's just
so you do a boxing match or something. Is that what you're talking about? Or like
are you talking about something?
No, like a boxing match. No, not a street fight. Street fights are dangerous. Street fights
you just said run up on me, dog.
Nah, street fights is
no
like,
ding when they run up on you,
dog.
boy.
But like coming in the ring is not running up on you.
Nah, I wanna do it in the ring.
That's premeditated. That's
street fights, anything can happen. Someone can pick up whatever, you know. Anything can happen, bro.
I know.
Then they are running up is something else.
Dog. They were
running
behaving, up. All the slimes know it themselves. They were behaving emotional. They were like attaching the feeling they have for AReece, defending him. You must understand, these guys have been defending AReece from Ambitious until now. So now,
not even like, I think they got stronger after he left Ambitious.
Yeah, they've been defending him since that Ambitious breakup. Like, you know, they've been like caressing.
But here's my thing. Don't you think it's dope to see that an artist has such a strong following?
It can become toxic
honestly,
after a while, though.
Yeah, as we can see.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
dog,
when last did we see this, dog?
It's aight when it's aight. But when it becomes toxic, when no one can give an opinion, then what?
And it's like the music doesn't even match the level of
hype. Or maybe there was a time when the music was matching it. And now it's like the music is like deteriorating and the hype is just going up and up. Like, I remember when they were like, slimes are like, yo, please, Rick Ross sign AReece, please.
Rick Ross.
Remember that when Rick Ross was announcing names?
We know what was happening. I think Rick Ross was
Oscar
just paid.
Musa Keys.
Musa Keys.
No, he was just saying it, dog. You know what he's doing? He's doing what everyone does, which
to push product.
Nah, he makes you guys love him for 3 seconds because
I think it was a cameo. I think someone paid him to say because you know these celebrities are doing cameos. They get paid to say, please shout this person out. Or please send a message like this.
Didn't he start out with about Deleuze and Belair?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was a cameo. Someone paid him to do that.
Dog, you see, what I was saying was...
But didn't he say he wants to sign an African artist?
Nah, he's capping.
Yeah, he probably does, but not the people he mentioned. Because out of all the people he's mentioned, he hasn't done nothing. He just shouts them out and that's it.
It was just a shout out. It was just shout out to these guys. It wasn't...
It's a promo, dog. It's a promo.
Yeah, it's cameos. Dog, people are making a lot of money off that shit.
Also, dog, this is Rick Ross. And they go serious about his cash, dog.
But I felt a little bit embarrassed to be like, yo, like, I'm here down here with these people which are begging to be signed by like Rick Ross. Like, imagine they're asking Rick Ross to sign like
but you
Casper.
Know, they think
Casper or Scumbo. No, dog, it was there, dog. It was a fight between Casper and AReece who can get signed by Rick Ross. And I'm like, first of all, But Casper would be an L as far as just like him always pushing this independent boss type of thing. Like I understand if you're doing a management type of deal, like they're giving you
Like how he's done, yeah.
international management. But also at the same time, it's like, is he really viable for international management? Because we know who the real kids are viable for international management.
Who?
The piano guys.
Oh, okay.
You get what I mean? Like AReece can try, but AReece should like call Nasty C and ask him how it went. Like not like hate, but like it's hard, guys. Especially if you sound like them. Like what else are you gonna do? Like what difference?
Let's be honest, we thought Nasty C was gonna be at a bigger level now. In the international realm.
Hey, actually, talking about Nasty C, do you know Blackie Spears?
Blackie Spears.
Like it's a black, it's
Or
like
Black
a
Spears, something like that.
black, it's like Blackie, Britney Spears Blackie.
Nah.
What are you saying?
Dog, I thought you were gonna actually like come with something solid.
Anyone
I
that
was
says to
waiting.
me, do you know Blackie
No,
Spears?
ish.
I'm thinking of Black.
Let me see
Blackie.
on YouTube. He's like one of these bros. You see that Mzansi A-lister pro. Basically, that style of reporting.
Blackie
That they
speaks.
Sorry.
Like, come on, bruh.
Oh, dog, I don't know.
that's what
I'm like,
What?
Blackie Spears.
Nah. Who Blackie speaks?
Yeah.
That, but you know that bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
know.
about.
Sure.
Dog, he was tweeting some shit about a Nasty dog just now, or on YouTube. You know when you can
Saying
write a
what?
post.
Saying
Let
That
me
means
look
nothing,
it up.
dog. I'm
Dog.
sorry to
What do you
inform you.
mean?
I'm
That
saying
means
that's
nothing.
dope. We have people.
no,
He's
here's-
been getting those things,
no,
bruh.
but I'm saying
No, but that's dope, dog. I'm just
That's like
saying.
an article being written.
There's no
That's
by someone, by who? That's
By-
not, that one's genuine.
let's
It's
say
not Rick
Complex.
Ross shouting you out.
By Complex.
Exactly.
That's like an article being...
Exactly.
Dog, it doesn't mean anything. Are you connecting with the fans? That's just a writer or a
What do you
journalist
mean,
at a
dog?
company.
He's not
Nah,
gonna
but
put
at
that
the-
on
at
his
the long
YouTube
run,
thing. He was
dog,
gonna keep it
dog,
on his
this-
own personal thing. But for him to put it on a page where he's... That's the same thing that I was finding out the Rico case and all these
These
things.
YouTube
dog.
guys are just journalists.
Exactly,
Yeah,
but the
but
people in the
journalism,
streets.
Those people
These people are
introduce
people
a
in the
lot of
streets.
artists to Americans. You get
I'm
what I mean?
saying are the people connecting with the music. The
Clearly.
people on the street.
Clearly, dog.
Nah.
Till a certain
He's not on the
extent,
street.
dog. With
Ah,
a Nasty
for
C
me-
to a certain extent.
Nah.
They're playing his music on radio, that Jack song and all that kind of stuff. But what I wanted to talk about Nasty C is like, I kind of do sympathize with him for like being that guy which lost his, I wouldn't say lost per se, but like lost his connection with South Africa and the Africa to jump abroad and didn't yet like have the connection there. So he's like in between two worlds where they both don't understand him.
But he did have a connection though.
Dog, do you really?
The US.
Yeah, the connection with
No, not
the
not
management
plugs,
company.
not
Oh, you mean plugs?
I mean like connecting with the audience.
How?
Because he lost us probably by 2018 after Strings and Blings.
Yeah.
Like as far as just him journeying to
Yeah,
America.
Strings and Bling was the last album for a South African audience.
You see?
Yeah.
So he did what Trevor Noah did, what everyone else did, Coffee
Sure.
did.
Yeah.
But them, they landed. They threw their target and it landed. It stuck on America. And Nasty C seemed to have not stuck
Don't
yet.
you think
get what I
also
mean?
there was just like
So
the
now
groundwork?
But he's also now back in SA and he's like, it's in this awkward phase where he's in between not being accepted in the US and also South Africans not giving him too much mind because they feel like he just changed and
And he left on us.
yeah, he left and he did content. You know, it's like leaving your main girl for your side chick to find out your side chick doesn't like really
Nah,
mess
but
with
here's
you.
my thing.
Like,
Do
think
you
about
really,
it.
do you really think that's true? Like if you look at the Ivyson tour,
I think they'll
and
always
his
embrace
performance
him.
at
I think
What
concert
does he
fairs.
perform? What does he perform? What shakes the crowd?
Yeah, it's Strings and Bling,
Ivy's
my boy.
Strings and Bling going
Strings
down.
and Bling, my boy.
NDA, what you call
Yeah,
Hell Nah,
but-
Yeah, that's true.
Who's back? That's what shakes the crowd.
Sure.
When he starts playing TI.
But a lot of artists,
When he starts playing with the money.
what's going on?
but a lot of artists who perform like older tracks, dog. Even Ricky wasn't performing new
Dog,
stuff.
Ricky could perform, like Ricky drops a song every 1 year. And those songs where he drops,
but he does features,
he can run
though.
with it.
But he does features.
Yeah, but he runs with it.
right. But
And
my
those
thing
songs
is that
run
even
in the
when
streets, dog.
he
What's his
was
last song?
performing,
What's the last song he
even
dropped?
when he was performing,
No,
he
I'm
wasn't
saying, what's
performing his
drop?
latest stuff.
What's his last drop from him? Home. Ungasnish from him.
I think, yeah, Ungasnitch, wasn't it?
And those things were flying, boy.
Yeah.
Home took a while. It took like I remember me, I was vibing with Ngas Ngeshi. Rea was like, oh, I feel home, you know?
I was like, home is the dope one. Eh?
Yeah.
Home is the one with
My home.
oh.
That
I know
one.
that song is amazing.
You see?
That's musicality. To me, I like it sounds like a sample. You know when something sounds like a sample, but it's actually like someone's vocals. And then he just comes in when the beat drops. I'm fine. It's
Yeah, I
like
know
it's
that.
gold.
You see, those kind of songs don't need you to try hard to push it. They relate. You get what I mean? And so what I was saying with the awkward
like,
position
the
of
point-
Nasty C.
Nah,
Right
what I'm
now
saying
he's in
is,
an awkward position
I don't
whereby
think
he's trying to
I don't
rebrand
think-
himself in SA. At the same time, he's trying to get the US to accept him. And
I
that's
think
hard,
I think
dog.
I know I think I hear what you're saying, like, but I think he's still fine here at home, dog. I think when at Cotton Fest, fella,
Yeah, no,
So we back.
You can rock with your shirt that tells
What do you
people-
mean I can rock, bro?
with the shirt that tells you to buy ice.
Dog.
Already when you walk in that shirt, dog, all you gotta do is shy a young beer belly. A young man.
he doesn't have to do
man.
too much, dog.
We're just
a
talking about me fighting niggas. Now imagine me having a beer belly and shit. They'll kick
No,
my
and a
ass.
Gucci belt. There's something about that yeah, when from a beer
You
belly.
don't think you get strength from a beer belly?
Dog, these strong beer bellies.
What?
Find out that there's a beer belly you can see that I know, man. This one it's hard. It's like
Yeah, but they're not like athletic though.
Fair, can we talk
yeah,
about
but like Nasty C.
Activism, you're not feeling that.
Activism.
The
Activision.
Activision.
No, not that I'm not feeling it. I mean, for how long he's come, it also shows that the South African brand and the audience are placing a little bit of doubt in him. You get what I mean? Because something that he usually gets easy like this
is
you
what?
know, it's coming it's coming hard. Dog. Activision was supposed to jump onto this like immediately. I mean, like they could have used the reasons of
But don't you think
COVID.
it's like an international bag? Like Pella, I think the only international bag that he's gotten was Puma, no?
Yeah, there was still a local.
Yeah,
International. I mean,
like you see, for me it's like it's like I won't lie to you, like as far this is like they giving Nasty C they doing Nasty C a favor more than it looks like they doing Nasty C a favor,
yeah.
than Nasty C doing them a favor, because it used to always be the other way around. Like everyone would run to be a part of Nasty C.
but if
things.
actually come think about it, that like doing a tour that you are the one that's putting it together is actually dope.
Yeah.
Even though he did it before, still not many artists can do that, eh? Can still
not
put on
many
a tour
can
city
do that.
to city,
So the way we can
and it's
advance,
not like a booking.
the way we can advance is not feeling pity when they come short the next time. It's trying to put them back on the level or higher. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like artists can't do amazing and then tomorrow.
Dog, wasn't AReece on Nasty C's tour?
He didn't pitch up, dog.
He didn't even do a performance.
Nah, dog. Nasty C, he said he's not even gonna book him this year.
Yeah.
Like, that must be the biggest flex if you are beefing with each other.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna
pull
book
up.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
forget pull up, dog. I'm not gonna book you.
But why would AReece not pull up to Nasty C's show though?
Dog,
For me, he's the best rapper in Africa.
So why can't you put on a tour like
Because
the one similar to Nasty C?
because what he
because
feels
you-
like they're using AReece to pull in numbers.
yeah, and also you can't open. You're still
But
gonna be open.
dog, I just sounded like a slime, yo.
But
Yo,
also,
like I sound like a conspiracist, like literally saying, yo, bro, look at the game. Look at it. I don't trust the
Wow.
game. Look at it. Stay woke, guys. They're always using AReece to bring in numbers.
I mean, he's getting paid too, so
Yeah.
it's a tit for tat.
no, but
Mm.
it's a thing of, dog. At the end of the day, you're still gonna open for Nasty. It's his tour. He's gonna be the last. He's gonna
Dog,
be
imagine you open for Nasty and you're
the
beefing
best.
with him.
No, and you're the best rapper in Africa.
Dog,
How do you guys feel about
let's get
that
about
tweet,
the,
though?
like this best
About the
rapper
tweet?
of Africa.
Yeah.
Dog.
I feel like every rapper should think that.
And they all do think that.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah, because I mean, like Big
You
Cash
can't-
was going on.
Dog,
on
are you gonna
some-
listen to a rapper who sims and says,
I'm
I'm not
okay.
sure.
No, if I think
Maybe.
I'm not sure if I'm the
I'm-
best.
exactly. Even it's the same as the game calling out Eminem to rap, dog. You know what
Okay,
I'm
but
saying?
but this goes
Do-
back to that
do
whole
I-
thing though. Like this, like making hip hop exciting. Like, okay, he says he's the best rapper. He's in a position that he can say that. Eh?
Yeah.
He's not. You know, people are not gonna react if he wasn't in a position.
yeah.
If it was
Because
like,
it's him, it got a lot of engagement.
if it was Lucas Raps or like
He responded.
Oh yeah, like even dog.
Because rap said, no, you're not actually the best. Like you've put in a lot of work, you've done your part, but at this very point, you're not the best. Do you think he has a point, or he's just coming from a place of, I disagree?
Okay, let's talk about what makes the best rapper in Africa. What does the best rapper have to, in like beyond qualities? What do they have to achieve? What they have to?
Firstly, skill. You need to know how to rap.
They all know how to rap.
Okay,
That's
so
not
we're
the
not
first
talking
thing.
about people which are beginners. Everyone raps.
Yes,
They all know how
but
to
like
rap.
on
Okay,
like
you
on
breaking down on
a phenomenal level.
They
Clearly,
all
'cause
rap on a phenomenal level, bro.
to call yourself the best.
I mean, all of these
Lucas,
guys, like
okay,
the top
so you're
five.
saying that AReece doesn't have a chance to even put himself in that category?
No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the best rapper has to have the skill, has to be really fucking good at rapping.
But
You can't call yourself
have you noticed
the best Formula One driver and then you fucking suck at driving, dog.
when you drive a polo?
For people to react to you saying that, you obviously have to be among those ranks.
But like, think about it.
Yeah.
Though. But Africa needs to understand that, when he says, I'm the best rapper, he kind of excludes a lot of Africa. Because technically, a lot of artists, a lot of people in Africa seem to stick to more of their kind of music than rap. You get what I mean? In some countries, rap is a niche market. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So in those countries, like, is it safe to say that he's the biggest rapper in South Africa or Southern Africa?
No.
It's about an African
Dog,
thing.
No, I'm just saying, if you can't
beat.
beat Southern Africa, then you can't talk about Africa.
Let me say this, dog. You're right by saying let's define what's
The best.
yeah, what's the best?
Lyricism.
What's the best?
You
Is
said
it
skill.
no, the first thing has to be skill. First thing, we can't go anywhere if you can't rap.
Number two,
Number two,
I'd say lyricism.
impact.
impact.
Lyricism.
I'd say impact.
Dog, at the end of the day, is rapping.
But isn't lyricism under the skill of rapping?
Dog, skill
Because I need to
is vague though. Because you can add
Yes.
flow, you can add...
exactly no, but that's what we encompassing it as one.
There's one thing.
As one thing.
So
Yeah,
now the
skill.
second one is influence,
Impact.
impact.
Impact. Pella, also, like, what's the point of being a dope rapper when if you come up with a word, no one follows it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, are you like setting trends?
Yeah, you need to set trends, dog.
I'd
like,
say
like
even MT has a bigger impact in Africa than
the
AReece.
Reese.
Nasty
That is-
C
that
has
is-
a
that
bigger
is true.
impact in Africa.
Nasty
than
C has bigger numbers.
impact even. Dog, they pull him.
Yeah, sure.
Dog, they call him personally. Dog, when he does that, what did he do last year? Afro something.
Yeah.
Afro Nation. Or Afro...
Punk.
Afro Chella.
Yes.
There's this thing they did in Ghana. This event. Dog, they're going wild, dog.
Over Nasty
So
C.
you
Yeah.
say,
And
okay.
imagine-
Okay, no, what's the next criteria? So first is skill. Second
Skill,
is...
okay. Does he even make it in the top of skill? Like skill. I feel like he could be one of the best
Yeah, he's very skilled.
as far as skill is concerned.
So those are the three criteria.
And then influence.
Skill, influence, and...
Don't say rap, because rap goes under
Impact.
skill.
Yeah.
Influence and impact isn't
Yeah,
it the same
that's
thing?
the same thing. What was the third one, Chins? Come on. Did we just get like amnesia?
No, you really stuck on that rap thing, so you count it as 3. You
I
only
mean,
said
it's
2
like
things.
what else can we add?
I
on
would
there?
say, dog, to
Don't you
push your
think
career,
maybe like your super,
money,
the superstar,
the money aspect.
Yeah, the monetary expert.
Yeah.
Right? Finances.
finances.
That
We
definitely
know
counts.
he's not reaching those boys' numbers.
Nasty
The
C's
nasty
numbers.
numbers.
Yeah, Nasty C was definitely a multi-millionaire at some point.
Did he
Probably
say the best
still is.
rapper in Africa? That time we didn't even we forgot about
Africa.
what? No, okay, let me not add him because that would be cheating.
Dog, probably
Burna Boy is
Kwamba
like
probably
gone,
have
eh?
more guap than him.
Who?
Eh?
Kwamba probably have more guap than Reese.
So Cody probably.
Yeah.
Dog,
There's so many
I'm-
people
I just
that you
realized-
know.
I just realized that okay, actually Reese, bro, like
Diamond
maybe
Platinum,
South
even though he
Africa.
sings.
Maybe South Africa.
AReece needs to get off a high horse, bro. Like, just bring yourself down to earth. kancane, and
Okay,
just
let's say
coexist.
what's his strongest skill?
Lyricism.
Or
that's
like
all.
what's his strongest aspect out of those things we mentioned? It's
Skills.
the rapping part. It's the skills part.
Yeah. Because marketing,
Who does he is? Can we say he's the best in Africa when it comes to that?
rapping.
Yeah, the
Dog,
skill
AReece
part.
is not the best in Africa at anything. He just falls into every single, like he's either number 3 or number 4 or number 5.
How do we even know if he's the best of anything? The guy doesn't even apply for all those awards in Africa.
Right.
Nasty C goes to do them. He wins, you know. Like AReece doesn't, you know.
Brands.
Like, it's like, how can you go around saying I'm the best, but at the same time, your actions say that you're insecure? Because you don't go and submit. I think recently he did submit.
For the awards and stuff.
Yeah, I think, was it the Saha? He submitted for a Saha?
Nah, he didn't.
The one where he was fighting with Cass.
Yeah, the tragic. Yeah, that was a Saha. Where Casper, dog.
Wasn't it like...
You're Casper, dog.
Yeah, he marketed.
No, boy. Casper worked it. Hey,
he marketed.
Dog, Casper worked hard for that title.
The decade one.
Yeah.
Rap of the decade.
Yeah.
And he did win it.
And I don't even think AReece was eligible.
No, but people were voting for him. Just you can't mess with Casper's numbers, you know. People were voting for AReece.
I know Casper worked for it. He made it. He made it feel like it was worth the work.
Yeah,
it was like a mission
the
for him.
Slimes, they came through the first 3 weeks, remember?
Yeah.
And he was knocking Cass out the park.
But that's the thing with the Slimes, though. They're like very, very energetic at the start. Then they have to all go back to work and school. And then, you know,
and they go back to normal life.
Then it's fine.
No, but like, Ish, I mean, a shout out to them. Me, I just respect how the way they like, they stand up for their bro. Dog.
But anybody would want a fan base like that, eh?
Yeah, dog, I'd
Every
love.
rapper is jealous of a fan base like that.
No one has that fan base.
Dog, not even nasty. Not even nasty, dog.
Yeah, not even nasty.
But actually, Nasty's people are very flip-floppy, actually. If you think about it. Like they flip-floppers, dog.
Yeah, no, yeah. Nasty's people will chigala him any minute.
Yeah, they can chigala him, dog. Because honestly speaking, we're all Nasty's people.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog.
We all like that guy, dog.
Dog, you know what?
Like we all listen to Nasty, dog. We all have a favorite song.
Even the kids are digging up his old stuff.
Exactly.
Like 15-year-old kids, they're going back to like old stuff. At this point.
But I'm saying, me personally, both of them, as a person, as people,
yeah,
I would say I like what I see. You get what I mean? As far as I don't know
like
them
outside of the music.
Yeah, besides music.
You don't know them personally, but from what you see.
Yeah. But as the music side, as far as music is concerned, both of them are like, for me.
Whose catalog would you much rather have?
Also, is that the only person who can put him next?
Whose catalog? Between the two of them, whose catalog would you want? You know what I mean? For me, it's definitely Nasty. Just that the labels, they're going to take a lot from Nasty. AReece was independent most of the time. But then,
dog,
in terms of just like the quality.
I'm going with Nasty is just...
The quality.
Look, just like, without thinking twice, dog.
Yeah, bro. Think like he ended up making more money, dog.
Of course.
You know why?
Because he was like, he seemed to be a cash cow for all these labels, dog. Like
it proves the quality of like the catalog.
Dog. It's like return on investment. Like I'm going to make sure I make my money back if I can.
I wanna listen to just the old stuff, like the first album, bro. I'm like, damn.
I mean, Bad
he was
Hair,
what 18
Bad
years
Hair
old.
wasn't for me. Bad Hair wasn't dope.
You want the second one? The one with the Mabada Noise. You see the Mabada Noise era? Come on, think about it.
Okay.
Hell no era.
Like Mabada Noise brought some. Didn't they also bring like the vibes of Zigikotin?
Yeah, Ricky Rig.
Yeah,
they gave them so much money that they felt like they were at the top of the game. And you know when an artist feels like he's at the top of the game,
the best music
you can feel it
for
through
me,
the music.
Yeah, it's a confidence thing we're talking about. Remember like the other week with MT. But also, you're right. The way Mabala, these labels actually did good in the industry, for a short term. I mean, for a short period. Because Ambitious, we all know Ambitious, what it did. It discovered, it birthed like a really dope African
7,
sound.
by the way.
Yeah, 7.
Feels like it's been
I want to say 7 years of
longer. Like 10
bad
years.
luck, but
7 years of bad luck for Ambitious.
Nah, like 3 good years and 4 bad years.
There was when they were good, dog, they were the shit.
Dog, I saw Java attending the Miss Prue and like some other people, Kitini, Sliva. Is it Sliva?
Zvila.
Zvila
Still there and Sneeman.
I don't know if Sneeman is still there.
Where were
they're attending this?
Black
Sneeman
Diamond
is a crazy
they are
brewer.
not there, if I'm correct. Like I'm seeing them attend.
Black Diamond carried that label when everybody thought it was done. We must never forget that.
Yeah, they were the
When it
new,
was
they were the
finished,
new MT. Dog.
Black Diamond was still carrying them.
But the
They were
rain
the
was
new
the
favorite
rain was the
child.
shortest.
But they had
As a
some
main
moves
act.
though, eh?
Like there's the what do they call the main act of a label? What did they call it?
Is their actual name?
No, there's a word for it when the whole label looks at one artist.
I have no
forgot
idea.
the word,
man.
but you get what I mean, ne?
Yeah.
As dog, they Black Diamond reigned the shortest reign.
Yeah,
When
but,
the
It was
dog,
hot though. It
yeah, but
was
they
hot though.
carried, my boy.
It was hot
They
though.
carried in the piano without doing piano. Think about it.
no, they
carried in the piano
They
era.
carried in the piano for like what 2 songs.
Nah, like one
you must
album,
remember.
one
You must-
full album and 2 songs.
Yeah, an album and
one
two
full album. That
No, but
album hit.
that full album, ne, came before piano was at its peak.
Right.
Nah,
right.
that was
songs
2019, Maporisa era, Kabza era.
Dog, 2018 towards the end of
2019.
2018. Do you know what was happening? Mshove.
I'm saying 2019.
But look at it. 2019, there was
Look what was happening, I'm sure
excitement.
of it.
There was excitement for Amapiano, but there wasn't like a strong fan base. It was like, this is a fresh sound. We like what we're hearing, but like the foundation and the strong foundation that Amapiano had, it didn't have it.
Dog, do you know what Mambala
2019.
did, dog? It gave niggas, like, you see how you're saying confidence? Like, it gave niggas so much money that they were forced to level up, dog. Like, they had no
Yeah.
other choice, dog.
You have
even
like
if,
5
even if they
million.
didn't want, because,
He gave them like 5 million.
dog,
dog.
listen to that.
Literally.
I know.
Reggie, like,
Of course, and you're right, it's a confidence thing, because, dog, you give me 5 million, fuck, I'm better than Casper. I'm going to think that. I'm better than Reese.
Then they took your confidence back
Eish.
in investments.
Eish.
we would have never got the
return.
Silukotin. Imagine we would have never gotten Ricky in the
Or maybe it was
Gucci.
going to be
Only wearing
delayed.
Gucci.
Or maybe it was going to be delayed.
It was going to be delayed, ne?
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a cash injection, dog. You know, the idea was probably there. He always wanted to do that. Pella, you could see that he was actually like, dog, he was a heavy pro, dog.
Yeah, he didn't like the
literally,
fact
dog,
that
he literally like, he made sure that, yeah, dog, with this cash, for him, that was like an investment, dog.
Yeah. He had to take the image up.
Right.
He was at Paris Fashion Show with A$AP Rocky and them.
Wasn't that the time when he was even in a model for Gucci or some shit
Yeah,
like
he was.
that?
He even tattooed Gucci.
Oh, my nigga.
That's how you know if you
Dude,
get
did
too
I
much
tell you I
money
saw-
when you tattoo
Did I tell you
Gucci.
I
Yeah,
saw
I know.
someone with that tattoo?
Gucci what?
Yeah, the Gucci one, the Ricky one.
But like, guys, he also knew that later on he didn't want to brand himself with
Gucci.
European brands that don't give 2 or 3 fucks about.
But you know what's the
Or
thing
Africa.
about these Gucci stuff is like it's an era. You won't live like that forever, bro. Even
For
he
real?
started to slow
No,
down.
it's all about growing up, dog. After a while, you start.
Nah, but I
you
think
start
he
growing
was
up
the
and-
closest to living like that forever. Because he
Yeah.
would switch it up. What's in it? Who do you know who could show up at the what? What's in it? Who
But
could
you know-
show up in Gucci slippers at the
Do we
daycare?
really, as a black community,
Just switch
do
it
we
up?
need-
Now you shine Gucci slippers.
do we need more people wearing brands and showing off?
I
and
think
like,
that shit is a waste of money.
Yeah.
me
Do we
personally.
need
No,
more of
I
that?
think
Or do we need
just
people
local
which-
shit, dog.
do we need people which have made it to show the way for others? Because like, dog, we all know like it's rare to find like a bunch of blacks which have all made something with their lives. So do we really need to
But let's shout out Ricky. R.I.P. Ricky. We can't really like drag him too hard in terms
Oh
of
no,
like
that's
his-
not for
How we're not
Ricky.
dragging him.
That's just also him. When I said he also woke up.
Yeah.
He saw the
Because I you wanted to keep her that tattoo.
he keepered it. He put I think it was a sunset or something, mountains or something.
Yeah, he just
No.
switched it up.
Because also he realized that, okay, like, we don't need this as a black community. We don't need when you make it,
Sure.
you rock a O.J. Simpson or not.
Yeah. It's a complete waste of money.
To say that you're the best in Africa, it's a reach. But I mean, it's good, dog. I want niggas to, dog. There's no way, dog. I'm gonna listen to a rapper who doesn't think he's the best.
I mean, for me, it's
I
beyond
can
that.
tell you that now.
Beyond that is we can see that AReece has the impact to shake up and revive SA hip hop to become a conversation. Let's stop putting our influence and everything we're doing for our self gain, because we can see like most of these rappers, SA hip hop, the ones which have clout, they do it for themselves. They don't more do it for the culture.
So
They're no
you-
more doing it for SA hip hop.
Are you trying to say that he was
'cause Pretty
trying to do
Ugly-
it for the culture?
No, I would say that was his first move, that he was doing it for a culture. Pretty Ugly vased him like, yo, you're
That's
not
what I'm
that
saying.
dope.
I
That was
literally,
for-
I just
to-
literally
to
remembered
interest,
that now.
yeah, to excite SA hip hop. He bit on a little bit. We pop-eyed him. We called him a clown. Wara. You can't get to it. What you don't see is you guys have something to talk about instead of Amapiano.
Right.
Yeah, it gives us something to talk about, definitely.
Yeah, so when AReece says I'm the best, be sure that tough niggas must reply to him. Not only Lucas Raps, all these other niggas are scared. They're like, yo, if I reply to AReece, I'm never getting a feature. My career's done.
Or some other people might look at it like it's a cloud move
No, dog. If he says he's the
Lucas
best,
Rap.
with Lucas Rap.
dog,
Dude,
if,
yes,
dog, if
that's
you're
my
work,
thing.
dog,
It
if you
revered me
work
so
at
much, dog.
Wherever, dog. If somebody says they're the best at what you think you're gonna keep quiet when they say they're the best.
I mean, if you want to think so, then you want to think so.
No, this is hip hop. There's no if you wanna think so. This is competitive.
Think about all the top guys that like have
Dog,
actually
if everyone
changed the
keeps
game.
quiet when AReece says he's the best, we all know, all them niggas know that AReece is the
I
best.
saw AKA's response. He was like, someone asked him, so what do you think of AReece being the number one rapper? He was like, hey guys, my daughter's school fees is coming
Is that what he
tomorrow.
said?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't have time for all this fucking Twitter bullshit.
Then he must
I
stop
don't have
rapping.
I don't have time to engage
I'm
in
stop
like,
I
rapping,
think it's a
dog.
real nigga, a real grown up shit. They're right there. Dog.
yeah.
So,
It shows that
Real
these other
grown
guys
up.
have grown, eh?
yeah,
What do you mean? What's grown up about that?
About he has
It's,
things to
it's
sort
like
out.
you
about
know
his
that it doesn't
life,
actually
dog.
do anything, bruh.
Come on, you
Dog,
could
was he
just.
ever
But he has the
why
time
are we
to
trying
reply.
To make AKA
But he has the
reply?
time to
Why are
reply.
we trying to make AKA try to what you call fight with people which never claimed that they're the best rappers? AKA has never
No,
walked
dog.
around saying I'm the best
But my
rapper
thing
in
is that
Africa.
he replied.
He
So
replied to
he has
somebody.
time. He has time.
He has
He
time
could have
to-
just
he
easily
has
said,
time for his
nah,
school
I don't
fees
think so.
or for his daughter.
That shit
It's
is
just
due
being
tomorrow.
shady. Dog. Me, I think it's
boy.
being shady. It's not being grown
boy.
up, dog.
Nah. For him to reply, ne? For him to reply would also make him look like he has nothing to do. He's trying to get some clout.
Which he
AReece
did.
is in a different generation.
But he
different
replied.
league.
Didn't he reply?
That's not a reply to AReece. That's a reply to
So using a reply to AReece
yeah.
directly.
Will make him like he's clout chasing, dog. We all know.
But how? Okay,
we
yeah.
all know that-
Can we actually talk about how is it cloud chasing when someone says that I'm the shit and then someone says no, you're not? How is that cloud chasing?
Because you know the
Because
people are
the
talking
person who would
around
be
it.
cloud chasing would be the first person to speak.
Think about it. If one person says a statement and he got all of your panties shook, like it just shows how easy you're touched. Secondly, Casper, aka, they consider themselves musicians, not just rappers.
Yeah, they are beyond that rapper stage.
Yeah. So if they go and try to beef with AReece, I mean, what does it benefit them?
Over rap.
Dog,
Yeah, but I don't
let's
think
be honest,
anyone was
AReece,
expecting a
AReece has
response
never made
from
AKA or
Casper,
Casper's money. AReece has never made Casper or AKA's impact continentally.
Right.
So what the hell? Lucas Raps needs to fight for it. Big Hash needs to fight for it. Blackie needs to fight for it. Nasty C needs to claim his
So
throne.
what about the pros that are quiet? All of those pros you mentioned.
Those guys
that
are
didn't say
scared
anything.
that they're not gonna get a feature. They're like, once I say something about AReece, the slimes are turning their back on me. You know.
So then why is everyone yelling Lucas and saying he's cloud chasing instead of bigging him up?
Nah, dog.
That's
It's
my
not
thing.
cloud chasing. It's
That's
called saving SA hip hop.
Right. And
If
also
everyone is going to be in the corner and not caring about the actual fact of the whole thing called SA hip hop, if everyone's going to be scared of their career might end if they go against AReece, then guys, you don't deserve to be in SA hip hop. If somebody goes in your face and tells you you're a boy to me, in a competitive sport, it's like going to boxing, dog. It's like Floyd or whatever telling Connor that you're Ntwana. You think Floyd would walk away and say, yeah, no, it's fine. I think so.
I
Also,
agree with you.
I agree with you.
I think I'm also Ntwana to you. No, dog. This is a competitive sport.
But my thing is like SA hip hop is just sometimes just too many politics, you know? It's been politics for so
Not
long.
enough.
It's been
Nah,
politics
Not
for
enough.
too
too
long.
And
much,
if
dog.
there's
They
if
should
there's
let
too
go
many
of a lot.
then it's about the wrong things then.
You know why?
This is
People-
right politics. Me saying
Yeah.
I'm the best rapper. This is right. And me replying to you and saying, relax. This is good, dog.
People,
I guess.
people-
This is
people-
good,
The other
dog.
thing is, people have what people are scared of. They're scared of passing the boundary of the unknown, of being unpredictable, because all you're gonna be called is crazy names. Cloud chaser, whack rapper, this and that. They're not willing. They're praying to be loved the whole career, dog. No one great was loved the whole time, dog.
Mm.
No one great, dog.
At some
Everyone.
point, people turn their backs on you.
Yeah.
And you just gotta keep continuing.
Yeah, greatness is shown not by the good times, it's shown how you survive the bad times. And none of these SA hip hop rappers are willing to go through bad times. None of them are willing to say, you know what? I'm gonna go straight for AReece. Not to be disrespectful, but go straight for him to show him eyes and Tuana to me.
I think we also just as viewers don't want growth.
Yeah.
As listeners, honestly, dog, how can we be bashing niggas? Dog, now Pretty Ugly he called out Reece entertain him Atula. Pretty Ugly came back and Atula. You know what I'm saying? How are we gonna entertain? How are we gonna entertain that he's the best rapper when dog you can't even prove it when you're being called
the
out?
Slimes, the group, everyone else is out here saying AReece won with his voicemail. And for me in hip hop, if you have a voicemail and someone dissed you, for me it's
not the
like,
level.
no boy.
That's my thing, dog. I think we don't want growth. We don't want niggas to be challenged. Once we like someone, we cling onto them so much that we don't have space for anyone else.
That's why nothing grows.
The only person hip hop bros have had space for is Blackie. That's the only person.
Because Blackie won't go around and Blackie was versatile more than anything. It wasn't about politics. It's the versatility.
Yeah, manje. So everyone has to be versatile like Blackie.
Yes.
No. Nah, dog.
No,
come on.
The next person.
I saw some other guy went viral
dog.
on the socials.
Saying what?
An SA hip hop guy.
That's the guy I was talking about earlier.
He's a new guy. What's his name?
I don't know.
Jimmy Lendrose.
Yeah, Lendrose or Langford. Yeah, Lendrose.
Lendrose has been going, dog.
So you knew him before this moment?
Before he's had a song with Robot. I've seen him at the studio with Override doing an interview. That guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dog. That guy's been.
He's been pushing. Do you have him?
But nah, I just saw them with that video, the one you're talking about. Dog, can I tell you something? Niggas like that don't make it big, dog.
Not that they don't make it big. They don't make it big because
look at the really rap.
Look at the soil they're planting in, dog. Look at the floor they're planting in, the seed they're planting in. They're planting into a community that is scared to compete. They're planting into a community that is willing to
that bashes you when you challenge another person.
That is willing to also grow. They're willing to.
Wait, that nigga, you're telling me that Reece is gonna handle bar for bar with that guy?
With that Lendrose?
Nah, dog, he's not. He's gonna befriend him, dog.
Come on.
He's gonna be a slime too. I'm saying they're willing to. I forgot what I was about to say.
No, you're just saying. You basically what you're saying is that niggas don't want or something else.
This guy is a sangoma or what?
you could predict.
Yeah, I've been doing this ghosting for a while, man.
But I mean, if you think about it, how many people just blow up on socials and then they don't eventually get there? You know what I mean? Like, look at Big Xhosa. I like Big Xhosa.
That's not even what I'm saying.
But we all could smell when something is not landing in South Africa.
No, dog, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
you think Big Xhosa won't land?
Rare.
So far, it's not landing because comedy rap is not a big thing.
You think Lendrose has a chance then?
He has a better chance
than Big Xhosa.
Because he's gonna come and we're gonna we want to take our rappers serious, yeah. The minute we laughing at our rappers like for too many jokes, like I funny. After a while, comedy is not that funny, dog. You know we find
we don't want real rappers.
We find comedy
here,
in
we want
what we go through. You know that.
Nah,
that's dog, what we want, dog. The real comedy.
Even Toss can shy hip hop, dog.
Toss is basically a rapper.
Yeah,
I look at him, I think of Tupac.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
That's the niggas we fuck with. We don't fuck with what, dog. Look at Touchline. Look at a youngster
Touchline
CPT.
Never blew up.
Look at youngster CPT. These are niggas that change a trail. Niggas that are actually like Ntwembu when it comes to the skill.
Yeah.
They
you guys want to talk
it.
about those taking a break from music?
He must take
it. He said he's depressed and stuff.
He must take it, dog.
A lot happened, dog. I mean,
remember when that guy fell on stage and I told you, I was like, this guy is not okay. He tweeted the next day, he was like, yeah, I'm fine. I fell on stage. I'm like, you're not going to fall on stage and be okay. It's not a thing of you just lost concentration at that moment. It's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? So I kind of saw this part coming, which is unfortunate. It's sad. I don't want to be like,
is
wow.
It really, dog? Is it sad that he take a break, or is it sad that
didn't he say he was like depressed?
But he's putting his mental health ahead, dog. He's trying to avoid what his predecessors went through, you know, by saying toughening it up and letting it run like this without like. But what I'm saying is he's avoiding bottling it up.
I wonder when an artist say they're taking a break like this, are you taking a break from gigging or what?
Yeah, gigging.
He's not gonna gig anymore.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
We know that's
not
cap
anymore. Right now,
I think that's cap.
Nah,
that's how you eat,
so.
right?
Yeah, but
how long can you stop?
I think you would have done it. You would have stopped that time he fainted. You
Nah,
plan.
he had to
plan
collect.
start.
He had to
Yeah,
collect.
he had to collect.
You're still
Exactly.
fresh though.
So he
like, in the industry.
he knew that he was gonna have to take a break. But when you're fishing, dog, you know, come on, that's not a good sign. You know what I'm saying? So he probably planned, he prepped, he probably did the gates, stretched himself a little bit more so that he can relax for 1 month, 2 months.
I feel like he's just doing this to literally
to push a project.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think he's seriously
that would
like
be
down
whack,
under?
dog.
You don't think he's seriously suffering? You see, that's the thing. We dismiss these guys when they tell us. They're telling us, guys,
not dismissing,
I'm not okay.
dog.
We're like, you coming back.
It's
You.
not dismissing.
Next thing.
No, dog.
Hey.
Next thing it's something serious.
Yeah,
Mfana, hey.
You know, the other thing is sometimes we have too many artists that cry wolf too many times, dog. So
I think we should be aware.
Forget. Sometimes the thing is you wanna take them seriously, and then every time you end up being fooled, and now you have to like be skeptical.
I'd much rather be fooled.
Skeptical.
I'd much rather be fooled than not act like I don't care.
So okay, you care, then what?
I mean, you must prioritize your mental health and
No,
like
then
sort it
you
out.
care, then what?
Steph, you know what you sounded like?
As a fan,
You know that,
you don't
are you
expect
gay?
much.
No, but
Video.
no, dog. Like, you know,
No, you
the
asked
thing
the
is, if
question
I'm
was just
skeptical,
like,
yo,
then
dog,
what?
if I'm skeptical or if I care about you, it doesn't change your mental health, though. It's all up to you.
It does change your approach as a fan.
No, dog. But
Yes, it does.
No, but like it for him.
You become more aware as a fan
You know that
to
mental
approach
health-
things correctly.
Mental health starts within yourself.
Sure, but still,
No
the
matter
people
how
around you.
no matter how people talk, no matter how you feel, like if I feel like, yo, dogs, I just wanna tell him he's dope. Dog, where he's at right now, if he feels like shit.
No, like you have
Nothing
a better
changes.
approach to things. You know what I mean? You come correct. You don't just.
What-
you know he's
what's-
not okay.
Okay, so
Even-
what do you mean? Because you're saying it like you see Toss every day.
No, I'm just because you connect with them like through socials and stuff, right?
Mm.
So you can approach a person through socials.
If I'm being skeptical, I don't need to write anything. I can
You
say I'm not sure about what he's saying, but I'm not gonna engage.
show support. That's what he wants, probably.
But like
To show support.
his mental health and him take
What
him-
Steph is saying
him
is that
is
even if you
withdrawing.
show support, it's not going to help his mental health because
I think
it's
it
an
does.
internal
No, dog,
thing.
even him withdrawing, dog, you don't think he gets all that support and love on stage? That doesn't change anything. Dog, what people scream your name and all those things, dog, as much as you're in a crowd
There's
full
no
of people,
more
you feel
support than
alone,
that,
dog.
dog.
There's no support, dog.
So you guys are saying we shouldn't pay attention to this thing and just take it.
No, we love that he paid attention to himself, that more than anything, and he's taking initiatives to help himself. But if I show skepticism or if I'm showing remorse or sympathy or whatever it is, it doesn't change his situation if he doesn't change it for himself.
I guess he became a superstar too quick. It happened overnight. That's what you call a
And
meteoric rise.
it's yeah, that's true. And also, if he doesn't take this thing, I think if he doesn't take the break, I think he was gonna fall off even faster.
The
You
break
don't
kind
think,
of
it was
delays
the
the follow-up.
curse of having a hit?
overnight.
Your first song, recognized song was a hit. Like African.
Like a big, yeah.
And overnight, it happened
Yeah.
in a day.
Yeah, like you don't think that the pressure also.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot
Nah,
of
I
pressure.
don't
That
think
pressure
I don't
is
think
too
it's
much
pressure. I
because you
think,
know everyone around you believes you're the one.
I think maybe
you also start
the infrastructure.
doubting. No, you start
around
doubting
him.
if you're the one though. Like think about it. You start doubting if you're
Why?
the one.
Because you like everyone
You
just
know,
fucked with
like
me
I was
too
just
hard.
having fun when I was doing Mlando. Now what must I do?
Nah,
And
dog,
he
I think it's the
he dropped other
infrastructure
stuff. He
around him.
didn't
Because
connect. Ne?
if you look at it,
How's his
Waffles also
other
had the
music?
same rise, dog.
His other music is okay. Eh?
I think it's the infrastructure around it. Because
Nah.
also Waffles had the same type of rise.
He didn't have a. Do you think she
But
had a,
Waffles was even
she had
bigger,
a-
dog.
Nah, dog. You know the nice thing
Support
about Waffles'
system.
situation? She didn't have a song to live up to. They liked her for who she was, a DJ.
Nah,
which-
but even though
Oh.
they liked him for who he was.
yeah, but what did they like him for mainly? The Mlando song.
The
Though even when he
the
goes in the
moves,
dog,
the
I'm sure some
moves.
people call him Mlando before they even say Toss.
They're like, hey, Mlando.
Mlando, you know? So also you guys, that pressure of people only love me because I delivered this.
Ah, but Toss is dope, though.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear
Yeah,
that.
Toss is dope.
When I
though.
hear him, I think of like the Kwaito guys.
Brown Dash.
Yeah. Sort of that era. I mean, sort of like the Reese
I think
Madrisa type of shit.
that's what Bonota, everyone who says, hey, rap and Vanek, I think that's what
That's what they want.
that's the ideal South
Yeah.
African rapper.
And he talk. And
If
he
like
kills
you
that
could be the
shit.
poster
and
child.
he killed it, dog.
Yo.
He's so good.
And
bro.
you know, sometimes when they rap in Vernac or they rap on a piano, it's mediocre fun bars, you know. But Toss seems to like be giving like
That's raps, dog.
full
Those
on.
bars.
Dog, I wanted to work with That's raps, dog.
Those bars. And
Ish,
you
but
before,
dog,
right? Before the blow up.
What happened?
What happened? I can show you the DMs. He just stopped replying after like a few.
I knew that his fire was on. He knew his toss was switched on. Eh?
Yeah, but
He was late.
He was meant to say, share some of that flame, man.
But isn't it crazy how like you can just be on top of the world, your videos blowing up, your songs blowing up. 6 months down the line, I'm depressed. Like, isn't that crazy, bro?
Nah, dog.
That everything can just switch up instantly. Like,
but imagine if everything
but that shit
to you,
is
which
depressing. Also, dog, we're not used to that shit. As much as we have social media, we've had technology for a while. We're not used to that shit being
your
able
life
to
actually changing.
you at that rate.
Yeah.
It even
And
used
it's
to
such a
happen.
speed.
Yes, it even used to happen to the artists back in the days in the 60s and 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, dude, it's overnight. Literally, you wake up, Drake's following you, my nigga, your video is #1 on TikTok. You know what I'm saying, dog? Everyone wants you, niggas are willing to pay you. You're broke. You couldn't afford to buy a sneaker. Now you can, not to say that this was his situation, but now you can go
Everything changes instantly.
my nigga, you can buy a car within a weekend.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You understand? That shit is crazy. It will affect your psyche, dog. I don't give a fuck who you are.
You need to have a better support system to digest everything that's changing.
Right.
Because I saw videos of those like drinking Hennessy like straight out of the bottle. That's when I started to see like, no.
I'm like
you,
when I carved him, dog.
Drinking Hennessy out of the bottle.
When I'm carving him after Mlando, like even when I've physically met him and I've seen him on videos, I feel like all this is too much. It's confusing. You can see it even in his face. Like, but he has to show up.
Yeah.
Because everyone around him wants that. Like, imagine if Dos doesn't come to the gig, the whole gig is done.
And you can sort of see that he's a young kid, like in his eyes. You can see like he doesn't know how to deal with it. Yeah.
It's a lot. Dog.
Manje, about him and his Togo. How?
Moonchild.
Don't call the rumors.
I mean, yeah, he has to take a break there too.
You think
he has to take a break on all fronts.
Is it still a thing? Was it a thing?
Yeah.
Did we say we're not even like going to like...
We're not sure.
Like, divulge into that?
Alright, let's move.
So, Ipachita,
what?
Oscar.
What happened?
What's that bro doing?
Oscar or Skido, rather. Or Skido was like at a Pachi farm, dog. Or like, you know, a
greenhouse.
A greenhouse, actually.
Was he smoking?
Of course not. You're saying that Pachi is the future, dog. It seems like...
I mean, in terms of like on a business scale.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like...
but not on a consumer scale where you go sharp and then you just focus on being...
But no lie. At his age, dog.
But you don't think the bill is going to be...
That shit, dog.
The camera's there. I mean, you got to get into business on the weed, you know. I think it's a great business.
It seems like the country is opening up to it slowly but surely.
Once they just legalize and then it's like the floodgates open, which may never come, but you can still make money on the back end.
If they legalize it, even the value of it will drop because anyone can make it.
Yeah, I think that's why it's taking long to legalize it because they're trying
to regulate it
in such a way that
the value stays.
Right.
Because now if anyone can make it, or you need to have a license or something.
Yeah, they're going to want you to have a license. They're going to want you to make it in a certain way. You're only going to allow to make certain amount. You must stipulate all these things. You know the government, dog. How they...
when the government wants a piece in jail.
My nigga, those are the biggest, like, I want to say drug lords, kingpins. When they want their money, my nigga.
Yeah, they want it now.
My nigga,
I think it's much better to just keep it on the low on the black market, you know?
Yeah.
Push the black market and figure out what you want to do.
Since when? Since 94.
Dog, I know a nigga. Dog,
South Africans.
I know a nigga who sells trees, dog. For fucking 25, dog.
25
White
rand.
boy.
25 rand.
Dog. He has a whole family.
25 rand.
No. 1,000.
What do you think you're saying 25 rand?
I was like, what is...
No, 25K. Yeah.
But I mean, that's understandable. There's weed for 25 rand. Yeah. But yeah, a whole tree. Guys, dog, he even has like the seeds. He says he can help you plant all this shit. And it's var. Dog, niggas drives a Beamer 335i.
Off that
shit, dog.
Yeah, people are in business. Even that place in...
They have to grease people's shoulders.
What's that place? Oh, you don't know it, ne?
Oh, yeah. What's that
place? The other guy was telling me that they had like a whole farm and stuff.
Yeah, dog is niggas, but also it's dog white niggas, dog, who inherits fucking farms and then they be like, oh, I'm gonna sell weed, and then Of course, they have the money to import these crazy seeds where they can sell you 25K a fucking tree.
Like hectares of fucking weed.
My nigga.
Can you imagine?
Come on, dog.
But then the process of actually taking it from just being a plant to making it like a
Full-on product.
Yeah, that's more like expenses, you know what I mean?
But white boys like that shit.
Like engineering type of.
Yeah, no, they take pride in that. They take pride in being weediologists or whatever they're called. Because like you can hear them, it's just synthetic, it's white widow, straight from Malawi, you know. And you just be like, yo, okay. When you smoke it, you feel like you understand why it's from Malawi.
Yeah, probably mosquito does smoke though.
Hey, a lot of people in the game probably do. It's for people. It's used like to calm them, relax,
to chill
them,
and fun. You know when the weed is the best after a workout. Yo,
After a workout, no.
oh my fucking
Yeah,
goodness!
you feel
you
like
just
you
relax,
deserve it, my
dog.
boy.
Yeah,
Feel like your muscles they even come down.
yeah. Don't you know bodybuilders used to like smoke a lot of weed? I think even Arnold. I used to see him, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
Used to smoke a lot of weed.
We all know Mike Tyson does because damn.
Yo, I watched this other
Guns.
podcaster he was smoking DMT.
Yes.
he was even doing mushrooms on Impulsive.
Yo.
How about Logan Paul's podcast? He's
Were they eating with him?
Yeah,
The
he
shrooms?
shot.
nah, he was doing them
Dog.
alone.
Dog. The guy you pulls up, dog.
Shrooms live on the podcast, like
Yeah,
eating them out of his hand, like handful. Like as he's doing the podcast.
Dog, and I heard those
Like,
things.
what
are
kind of a
ugly.
drug
Those are like
level is
legit
that?
mushrooms, dog. So they don't taste. No. That's why people like have it with like chocolate.
Mike
In fact,
Tyson.
let's not educate niggas on.
So, our major league, they sold out the show in the UK, you know, doing their normal-ish. It's like
Shout out Major League.
they're
I
doing
feel like whatever Major League does at this point, it shouldn't really surprise us. You know what I mean?
Isn't that their
They're
first show?
just at that
Their
level.
first sold
now.
out show.
Really?
Like their first big sold out show, arena show.
Oh, it's like an arena show.
Yeah. It's at the O2 Arena, I think.
Legit.
Yo,
Yeah.
at the O2.
Not the O2, yo, sorry. That's 20,000
Hey.
people. I'm saying it's at the,
It's one of these arenas.
Brixton Arena.
Brixton Arena.
Yeah.
How many people?
I don't know how many seaters though.
Because if it's like 100 people, then
It's
that's
not
just
that
that's
dog.
just another.
100.
This
That's
is
just
not
another.
100. Wait, like maybe you should just watch this video to understand. This is not 100.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's like 3,000, 5,000.
Yeah, it's like a theater type of
Yeah,
thing.
they've been pulling these numbers, dog. Like if you look at these mixes, how many views do they get on an average? 1.3 million.
Yeah, but those people
But
are
it's easy
scattered.
to-
Those are
yeah.
scattered around the
But
world.
even it's also easy to open your laptop and fire up balcony in the mix. But to go and pay.
Yeah, I mean the UK is like where you gotta take your brand, dog. As an Amapiano guy, they love it, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
like the next move for all these
Amapiano is
people.
gonna boom anywhere where they love dance.
But it's also booming slowly in America. You know, one of our reels has 2.1 million views. Like right now, before it was booming in like UK, but right now it's Americans.
Yeah.
Like using the audio format.
Which real?
Well, they take the audio. I see those
Yeah,
notifications.
those are from
a lot.
American people, dog.
Yeah.
Like it's literally sitting on 3,000 people. Like
Damn, that's dope.
using the audio.
Yeah.
And
I
like
know it's moving.
started popping like when I started seeing it was US people, I think it was. When it
What
was
is the
on
real? What is the
1.5.
real though?
That song of Doja Cat.
Oh,
The Doja Cat song by is it Loxy D something. He remixed a song by Doja Cat. I think it's Streets.
yeah.
Yeah, he did Amapiano
You have to get
version.
used to the sound first. You have to digest to the sound, get the groove. You know what I mean?
But he got
Once
them,
you find the two-step,
he got them right where you're supposed to get them.
yeah,
Think
with
about it.
Doja Cat. Yeah.
Use what they already know and like fuck it.
Right, yeah.
Dog, the
Dog.
nigga was tagging.
They need
Yeah.
to do that shit a lot more often, dog. People need to remix these songs.
They do.
Or sort
They,
of like take
they slow
vocals.
it, they reverb, and then they put an Amapiano lock drum.
Yeah.
Dog, easy piano, only thing you need to catch is the drop.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
if you
once,
catch the drop.
once you
yeah.
realize that, okay, the song goes, it's very mellow,
Mm.
and then the drop comes,
Once the
and the
lock
drop
drum
doesn't come,
comes.
it doesn't come on the one, it comes on the three or even the next bar completely. That's when you
Once you
love
catch the
piano.
drop,
Because
you
now
love
every
it.
song, even if you don't like it, you're just anticipating to hear.
Yeah, you're just
Uthingena
waiting for the
kanjani.
lock drum because you're like, okay.
Mm.
And then once it
It'll
gets
go-
there, dum dum dum.
Exactly,
Fana,
yeah,
you're like,
no.
wow. This thing
Wow.
is amazing.
Outstanding. Dog, that's what I'm saying.
Really
Imagine,
in the system.
imagine if about Calvin Harris can baba the lock drum.
Yo.
They done.
They
Wasn't-
finished him. Fana.
Wait, No, it's not Calvin Harris. It's one of the major lasers, bro.
But
yeah,
you bump the lock drum.
Diplo,
Yeah, he was rocking a mix with our major league.
Sure.
Dog. It
No,
was
I'm saying if
crazy.
you bump the actual lock drum, like the actual file of the gong,
Yeah.
we
Don't
fucked.
mess around with it.
We fucked, bro. Those
I don't
EDM
know.
fuckers.
I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like South Africans need to go with those files with them physically.
Yeah.
So they can work with them. Like,
Dude, these files are actually stock. A lot of piano sounds are stock Fruity Loops files.
yeah, but I'm just saying
So
the
everyone has
style.
it. You just need to fucking
The
find it.
style. The style is the difference. It's like how they apply the lock drum versus how the world would apply it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That with EDM, I don't care how they use it because EDM is super creative.
Nah,
and
dog. I
they
care.
can
You know why?
distort. They can do whatever to it.
You know why I care?
But if you're gonna go and do piano
I care.
in Belgium, then no, come on,
I
use
care.
it the way it's meant to be
I
used.
feel like South Africans need to like hold on to lock drum as if it's like let it be identified with them. You get what I mean?
Mm.
So when you see lock drum, you think South Africa, you think piano. Because now when you think about guitar, electrical guitars, you think rock, you think US, you think Europe, you know. When you think about those bass lines, you think about those jazz music, those, you know, which goes all over back to hip hop, goes to everything. So like when you even think about the trumpet, you think jazz. You know? So South Africa needs to hold on to like that lock drum as a.
But I think we have, dog. By now, I think we have.
Not on an international level, dog.
Right now, if we haven't by now, when are we gonna do it, dog?
No, we haven't.
Yeah,
dog.
bro.
You know,
They're filling
dog,
up arenas.
we
That
are so used to we are in uncharted territory that we think we've done everything possible.
I mean, it's
Everything
things
is-
like this that make you think. Major league selling out shows that make you think, okay, we
Yeah,
actually are
dog.
getting out there.
But we're not yet. Dog.
Yeah, we're not
Vocalistic,
yet there.
vocalistic,
Far, dog.
doing tours. Come on, dog.
We far, dog. Because probably vocalistic tour it looks good on paper.
Or in
But the
Amatavern.
next 5, probably is in taverns, where Nigerians
Which
and
is okay
Zs-
to start.
Yeah, but the next 5 artists which do tours are
Dog,
going
since
to
when
be
did you
happy
change?
vocalistic did it because
Rare.
he
Yeah,
pioneered.
he's laying down the foundation.
Yeah.
Area, since when are you just pro life, dog? Because you wouldn't say it's a start.
I mean, it is a start.
And this is the second time you say this is a start.
I mean, it's like there's phases, bro.
No,
Like,
but
someone needs to go
when
there.
did your perspective
Black Coffee
change?
went out there and like did it in a club level, you know, sort
Yeah.
of these pubs. You know, you
did
can't just start at like super. Look at these guys. These guys have been going in overseas for how long? For like 3-4 years now. They're only selling out the shows like this
Now.
size now, dog. You need to lay the foundation.
And that's
there.
one.
So what?
That's one show.
And it's just one show.
And other people do like
And they
this
did
back to
Coachella.
back.
They did all these other stuff.
Mm.
Because they've been doing the groundwork. You need to do the groundwork.
Shit out of it, dog. Like we get to a point whereby the next generation artists will be happy.
Yeah, they're laying the foundation.
Malumkoolkat, me I listened.
What you think?
Malumkoolkat, his new tape. For me, yeah, I don't think there's much growth as an artist for him. You know, I mean, like we do appreciate the Malumkoolkat. We know diverse, can jump onto anything. You know, but like of course, Malumkoolkat wasn't whack. So even what he dropped now wasn't whack. For me, it was okay. Like a couple of songs where it's alternative hip hop, you know, his own field of hip hop was grand. Like, you know, it got me thinking, you know, in the right mood, it will slap, you know. And for me, like the biggest songs that I can take away from there that I think Malumkoolkat needs to like push more of, because he's like the male version of Moonchild, for South Africa.
Right.
Because he's not understood in South Africa as much. But at the same time, with that whole case that happened in Australia, it's like,
Damn, that damaged his career. Hey?
yeah, like
That hurts
how
him.
can he like promote his career internationally? You know, it's going to be
And it's a
difficult
crazy
to see.
thing because he was actually even bigger internationally.
Yeah.
Than here. So that covered him a lot. Dog.
So like with him, I think maybe like that calm sound of his dog is untouchable. I think that's his strongest sound. I mean, like his hip hop is flowy, it's fun, it's catchy, but sometimes you don't want to listen to that, you know. But one thing I didn't like is the type of Amapiano. He went to get 2018 Amapiano.
It
Like,
wasn't the piano that's up to date.
Yeah, he tried to. He got the the Vula Vala Mapiano.
This is why
Oh, the
I said
Vigro
you
one.
guys must go and listen.
Yeah, no, that
The
Vigro.
Vigro.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of working
nah, boy,
overseas.
it's
They
working.
do enjoy
It's working because
the
they're catching up to it right now. They're going to also get it in phases and in waves. Because to digest the music, you have to also get it as it grows. Because we're not going to we're not going to know about a Tupac tape before, or we're going to
Like Baby Kim will caught on to him later.
Mhm.
than
we get
the
it in
other
waves,
people.
because also that's exactly what I was saying. So soon that grrr amapiano is gonna be considered the
Classic.
the classic sound, the classic sound of like the way we look at boom bap, the way we look at. Remember the rap from back in the day? I think it was close to boom bap, but it was like comedic rap. Listen to my story, rap it up, man.
Yeah.
Like that kind of Fresh Prince of Ballet type of intros, type of music.
Right, Boran TMC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they were like there was no gangster shit, but it was gangster, but it felt
Sure.
like he was going to he was gonna sing for
Kinda
Takalani
like-
Sesame or like
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, But like they're going to advance from it. So he's amapiano, he can work on that. He's hip hop, I love that he tried everything possible. He even had a song which was just a beat, It was dope. It was dope.
You enjoyed the tape.
Too much,
You
dog.
played a lot. Ne?
Too much, dog. That's all I've been playing really until Kendrick.
That's all you've been playing
Mm.
until
But I
KO.
don't listen to music that much. But yeah, I do. I mean, like when I splash.
Don't you
when
feel
I'm
like he sounded
working
the same
out.
though? Like his
Who?
flow.
Koolkat.
I'm an enemy.
That's Koolkat, dog.
Yeah.
That's like you can
Last
only.
week was saying AReece hasn't changed that much.
Yeah, no, but you can't say Koolkat hasn't changed.
What has
There's
it changed?
no way you can say that.
Dog, me, I thought I was listening to Ouya show throughout that whole
He
album.
took a break for how many years?
I don't know.
Maybe 4.
4 years, no,
Let's
like
say,
Kendrick
let's say
Lamar.
3 or 4.
Kendrick
I don't
Lamar
see.
took a break for 4 years too. Only a certain type of artist can take a break for so long and still come
Yeah, I
back.
wanted to actually talk
And
to
still
you
come
about
back where
that.
people
like,
actually care.
like
No.
what's the longest breaks and like from big artists that came back and still like.
Kendrick Shaw took the biggest one. Out of the top
But
guys.
in SA, dog, who takes the most breaks with the
Here if you
albums?
take a break, you falling off, Chief.
AKA takes the longest breaks.
How
Before,
long did he take?
didn't you used to take like 4 or 5 years?
No, 2 years, dog.
2
AKA,
years maximum. And then with still
2 years.
singles.
Everyone
there.
is 2 years, dog.
You know,
Nah,
they
dog.
still drop singles and
Dog, the
stuff.
only people who Abolira.
Yeah, those type
those
of
are the ones.
acts. Ne?
Abo what?
But if you in the, I was
Abo-
gonna say Tanis.
Rebecca
That's
Malope.
why.
Yeah,
Rebecca Malope.
dog.
You can't
honestly,
touch those ones.
But
Those are
if you
the
in the
goals.
if you're in the front, the commercial artist,
Mm.
no matter what genre you do, 2 years is the most you can go. Even Nasty C can't go more than 2 years.
Without dropping
Didn't
anything.
AReece go longer than 2 years?
Who?
AReece.
AReece,
Nah,
no, I
dog.
think it was 2 years.
These guys still drop
Footy-
singles and
Footy,
stuff.
about AReece, they try even catch a year, dog. It's even Blackie. I think Blackie is gonna be hitting us with a year.
Of not doing anything.
No,
So you're saying it's
of
not
no,
commercially-
a year of, like
or
every
it's
year
not-
dropping.
Viable to go for more than 1 year in South Africa without dropping music.
I know you can't.
It-
1 year.
And if you're in the commercial space, you can't. But if you're in like a
Alternative.
cult following friendly kind of
Right.
genre, then it's fine.
Yeah, no,
Like-
then it's fine.
Like gospel, like Maskandi.
Exactly.
like, mm.
R&B, it can be R&B.
R&B, dog. They don't even go 30 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
R&B, dog. In South Africa, R&B is not
What?
It's
It's
still
not
an
loved.
Yeah.
It's-
It's an underground.
pop. Afro pop is better. It's
Afro pop
more
is our
appreciated.
R&B.
Yeah, it's more appreciated.
Yeah, but
R&B.
niggas
How
like
about Jimmy
R&B.
Davis? Was it Jimmy Davis?
But that's a whack example.
That's
dog.
pop,
Yo,
actually. There's
that's a
Afro
whack
pop and then there's
example,
like
dog. Me,
pop.
I'm saying
Mm.
Pop is
Bolanga
more like the
Mavuso,
white
dog.
guys.
You say Bolanga Mavuso?
That's Afro pop.
Hey.
That's
Yeah,
Afro
Langa
pop.
Mavuso
It's
is
not,
Afro pop,
it's not
yeah.
R&B.
Nah,
that's
dog.
Afro
Abo
pop.
Lira wa Afro
Afro
pop.
pop is
I'll
our
meet you at the
R&B,
river.
dog.
Fana. That was an R&B boy.
That's not R&B, man.
That's
If
not
Langa's not
R&B.
R&B, dog.
Our
Mavuso
R&B
isn't-
is like about
Langa
Elaine.
Mavuso. Yeah, and that
That's
doesn't.
our R&B and
And
that's
that
like the new
expires
kids,
fast.
dog.
Eh?
We get bored of that quick.
What about Langa Mavuso?
Afro pop.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. Langa Mavuso is
I mean, he's
R&B,
not my
dog.
type of artist.
From what
but
I know,
there's
Langa
a-
Mavuso's R&B.
Do you know the last thing I know about Langa Mavuso is that video thing we went to check out where we saw Steph.
Yeah.
That's the last song I have in my head, like with Younger Chief and like Like, I mean, like I guess like dog, he gets them ladies.
I mean, think
Gravy.
about
Dog, I
Abu
was
Zahara
engineering
and
at his
stuff,
concert, dog.
Mm.
Ooh, Langa Mavuso.
Yeah, dog. Dog, were the hands not louder than the PA system? Than the speakers?
Dog, may I trust
Dog,
Hans
we're
to
suffering
support
there, dog. We're turning everything up, my nigga. All we're hearing is the hands screaming. I was like,
Crying.
no ways.
Dog,
No
Lance
fucking
will
ways,
cry, dog.
Dog,
For
that
people
nigga
like that.
Sold out here at Santon by the theater. Sold out for 3 nights. What the fuck is that, dog?
Those hands will cry, dog. Yo, sometimes you appreciate them when you look at them. You're like,
My nigga, I was like, I'm at the right place.
ne.
I'm at the right place. I must engineer for these pros. Abo Musaki is getting lap dances from.
Did you see, boy? And like,
Amara
I think he's testing his luck. How far can he go?
Like, can he turn into like Chris Brown?
Yes.
That's where he wants
No,
to go
dog,
now.
to go with Chris Brown, you need to dance, boy.
But he's a
Not
dancer.
switch your foot 2 steps and
Now,
then,
can't you see? He actually is testing the boundaries.
Yeah, he wants
Because
to,
what he's trying to do is he's trying to encompass all the genres into one.
he wants to be like a.
Do you
Like
understand? If you look, he's dressing like the hip hop. Now he's kind of moving away from hip hop.
what is he dressing like?
Now
What
he's
is he
just
called?
now
he's
he's
being a fashionista now.
like
Now he's just being a fashionista. Pela,
Like a Slay King.
yeah, Slay King.
Okay.
Pela, I was gonna say he's going like Reiki, being a Nkhaotic, but not even.
No.
This is Slay King. Pela,
This
did you
Slay-
see his
Slay
dog?
King.
Did you see
yeah,
his dog?
so his dog.
Aye,
It's
now
on
that's
brand.
Slay-
That dog is on brand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dog, that's Slay King energy, boy.
Yeah, that's Slay King energy. And then also on stage, he's busy there, singing for the hands. You know what I'm
He
saying?
knows
Like
that's
the
his
R&B,
market,
like
though.
the R&B stoggers. Pela, no hip hop niggas be rapping to bitches on stage.
Musakis has found his
Dog,
market.
any girl which hears you say bitch like 3 times in her face, she's not connecting with you on
Yeah,
a spiritual, emotional level. Dog, imagine a nigga, yo,
dog.
bitch.
Amara,
The
also
girl's
that
just
girl,
like,
what was she thinking, dog? Yes, I can't believe it, dog. Pela, when you
Dog,
go on
dog,
stage,
guys,
dog, show a movie.
there's a certain level
nigga
of just
come
like,
from
I don't
South
care, dog. I don't care. You know,
Dog, there's
I don't
bad
care with
bitches here
girls.
in South Africa, dog.
And then there's some nigga who's
And then you're gonna
wife
get
him.
on stage, and you're gonna get on stage, and then you're just gonna get there and push him. Yes,
Yeah,
yo.
that push was funny,
Yo.
though.
And so, if I was him, I was just, yeah. In fact, he did grind by just laughing because it was a
Yeah,
team.
most the love makes it you look more charmable.
Yeah,
like,
but in his head, he's
no.
thinking just, yes. I can't believe it.
Nah, but that she, I think she was better than the last one we saw. Like the one on the
Better than
chair.
what?
The one which pushed him on the head like this is
Is
better
than which one?
the
The one where he's sitting down.
Yeah.
No, the one who's sitting down is the one who pushed him.
Really? It
Yeah.
wasn't there another chick which didn't like. And then-
The one who came, who wasn't doing anything there, was just subbing
oh
him
yeah,
there.
because she was. You know, pretty girls just don't know much about like doing beyond
Hey.
looking good. You know.
Hey, Baba, that bro is from South Africa. We've got bad bitches here, dog.
Yeah, but pretty girls like on their looks, like they say, okay, that does all the work for me. They just sit. Have you ever seen a pretty girl?
You
They
think
just
you're
sit
gonna
across-
you
they
think
just
you're gonna
sit
bag
across the
Musakis
room.
with just your pretty looks, dog?
Nah, dog.
Come
They
on.
just sit across the room and smile at you, look at you twice, whisper at their friend, look at you, and they want you to do all the work after that.
Right. They want you to
Yeah.
come holler at the friend. And speak to
Girls which are just okay, mfana, they come to you, bro, with the whole group.
like they're Tanzanian fan.
Wait,
The ones who are grinding on you.
those ones were doing for
Then
Casper.
Steph is
Mfana,
sitting, Steph is
that
sitting like
was for
this. Look,
Casper,
Rhea,
boy.
Rhea. He's sitting like this. Our hands are here. He's doing this.
He's trying
With
to
the
ignore
hands.
them.
Yeah, he's trying to ignore. He's talking to me like this. With the hands are busy there on him. Yeah.
Nah,
Turn
dog.
around.
That was for Casper. Casper was right around the corner. All the girls were talking in that circle.
Yeah, but these hands be testy at these gigs.
I didn't know that's a jackpot, boy.
Yeah.
I'm tall up with Steph.
And those are people's girlfriends.
I'm tall up. I'm top up with Steph. I'm top up
I'm
with
saying
Casper.
Casper.
Yeah, I'm saying Casper or Steph.
Me,
You
they
catch
know-
them at the
me,
club,
Me, it's
dog.
not a jackpot. They're just looking at my looks and like, this one is nice. they're just saying, they look at me and they're like, know this one is nice. You know, there's a difference between when they see a guy which like they look at him and say, nah, this guy's gonna take care of my future. And then there's the one where I just wanna taste what's going on in his life.
Just to rock for tonight.
Yeah. No, it look like a weekend special.
One night stand. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Also, Manny Bedu drop, but I guess I'm the only one who listened to it.
I thought
Yeah,
I was
that-
busy. Did
That's
you
your
listen to
type
my
of
Clara?
music. Yeah, I heard Madlera and Tato Soul and Mesh
But
Beats
McLaren was also on that project.
No, but I'm saying my Clara, Tato Soul,
and Mesh.
Never Ride.
Nah,
That's
I
all.
don't
Ah, this
know.
song is
You didn't
amazing. I
listen to
like it.
You listen to it?
Sure.
Tato
you
Soul,
think
Tato
dog-
Soul's weird, bruh. Like I looked at him and I was like, dog, this is you, dog.
He doesn't look
I've
like
seen-
his voice.
Yeah,
Looks like he drives a
his voice.
Bantam, ne?
Yeah, he looks like he's the older brother of Tato Soul.
Oh, he has that chilled energy that
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like he
But
looks like
people
he's the
from
older
PTA
brother.
love him.
must he's not coming through.
You're a fan of him, ne? PTA vibe is like he's popping that side.
No, is it too much? Is he walking around Chat Street just looking all tattoo soulish?
Dog, once PTA people have made up their mind about you, about Jiggy.
I'm fine because PTA. Let me tell you about
They
PTA.
low-key
Everything's
Aries
slow,
fan.
dog. Everything's slow there. Slower than
Oh,
Joburg.
Areece from Pitori.
Makes a lot of sense.
Ah,
okay?
fuck.
Now it all connects.
Fuck.
Poker is from Pitori, but you don't see that type of love. Like they give him his like whenever he's flopping, they tell him, yo.
I mean, I think
It's 'cause
if I go
he
to
jiggle at
Pitori,
the
if I go
hip-hop
to
audience.
Pitori, I'm gonna get slapped if I say something wrong about
Aries.
Walker.
Nah,
And I wish a
dog.
nigga would.
Our
though.
niggas are chilled in Pretoria. It's too
It's
chill.
not that serious.
No,
Nah,
but
it's
I'm
not.
just
It's too, dog, people are laid back, dog. Trust me.
for me, it's boring as fuck.
In Pretoria.
Yeah, it's boring.
Nah, because you Joburg minded people are very fast. Like you wanna see a car, just
Yeah, I
you
wanna
do
lick
something.
you if you let.
Like if you're in Pretoria, you just wanna chill, dog. You wanna do your stuff, you wanna kick it. Pretoria is for kicking it with like homies.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
like
too
the
serious,
relaxed-
bro.
The relaxed area.
Yeah, no. But anyway, this has been episode 53. I don't know if y'all wanna say something else.
Nah, I'm good. For me, it was just crazy to see the list of like that politician nigga that's hitting all the musicians' girls, dog.
But why? What was crazy about it? The names.
Just like
what
the
were the
squad,
names,
the depth
dog?
of the squad. You know what I mean?
What
But
are the
what
names,
was
though?
crazy? But Mihlali.
Mihlali?
Yeah, Mihlali.
Meaning
In fact,
Dlamini?
let me. Dog, we
I'm
need
so
a chair,
glad that
dog.
like
But dog, it's
like-
literally all the it girls. Apparently, even that Tuli Pongolo. Dog, apparently, dog,
Tuli
everyone
P.
that everyone you'd want to smash. It's done with them.
Hey, we
boy.
don't have anything left.
But
He's
it
done
just
with them,
it just
boy.
shows the nature of like these women. dog. Like women are just so hypergamous that like they'll cancel their whole family
Dog, you know what I think?
for a 3 month
Do you know what I
vacation.
think? Me, I think just for women, money is like a fat ass for them. Dog.
But then most of
Once
these women,
you see like how a nigga, when you see a fat ass, yo, you shine, you can do anything for that ass.
but you know
boy.
that most of these women are already like used to having people with money around them.
Look, and like who verified this list?
Who verified? There's no one who verified it.
But that's
dog.
Musa
It's
at work, dog.
dog.
You know
No,
Musa.
Musa.
dog.
Musa is.
Musa doesn't
Boo.
rest them, fam.
Mini Dlamini, Chup's girlfriend.
It's written Chup Chup's girlfriend.
Amihlali, Karen Zulu, Kate, no,
Who's
whatever.
Who's
They
the
even talk about like
DJ's
Boo's
Boo's
ex.
yeah. That's crazy.
Tuli
man.
Pongolo, Oliver. Hey, no, I'm not gonna say that.
And
one.
guess what? None of these women actually lasted with that nigga. They all broke up their families.
You think lasted with that nigga? Do you think that nigga was there to smash, dog?
That's what
This-
I'm saying.
this
That
money
they're gonna
must
regret
work.
it in the future.
But like,
money must work.
dog, no one loves a home record, dog. In SA,
What do you mean no one?
Nah.
They all love
no
them.
one loves a home
The
record.
girls love them.
Like I'm just saying, general public. The minute they know you're a home wrecker,
As a woman, not as a guy.
as a guy too.
As a guy,
you are
they just
respected.
no. If you
They're not respected.
not
You are.
really,
You are
not
respected
really, dog.
if you are like you shop a stand and you marry the girl or something. You showed like your intentions. were to
No,
take.
just smashing niggas bitches. They're like, hey, everyone is
no,
coming.
Nah,
There.
No one
trust.
respects you. Actually, you are
Trust.
hated.
Especially the more you grow, you realize that actually, dog, that shit is frowned upon. Actually,
Yeah, dog. No one likes that, dog.
I doubt
No one
it.
takes a nigga which is smashing all the girls. And trust me, when you start doing that, then I just collecting enemies, boy.
also you smashing niggas' wives, dog, you're gonna get shot and killed
Collecting
in
enemies.
that order.
I guess. But everybody.
Dog, niggas don't play about their wives, dog. That's one thing you mustn't do. Niggas,
in the
it's fine.
girls are never held accountable. It's only the niggas'
You see this
fault.
thing of yes, of course.
Girls, it's never their fault. But whatever they
course.
do, I cheated on you. Sorry, it's that other
Of
guy.
course, because 99% of
Not
the
me.
time,
I didn't open my legs.
99% of the time, it's the
Me, I
nigga
didn't
who
open my
chases.
legs.
It's what?
It's the nigga who chases.
Still, that just shows.
Nah, dog, but you're in
99%
a
of the
relationship
time.
with
And
the
then you
girl,
still
dog.
woman.
NK.
90,
NK.
yes, no, they don't fight them good for you
NK.
opening the leg.
So you, dog, if your girl is being fussed by
don't
another...
ask me, dog. My
guy.
hand's not. Come on, dog.
Okay,
don't
if
ask
so,
me,
let's
man.
say...
this guy,
let's just-
this guy.
No, I'm just saying in general, your girl or some girl,
Yeah.
let's just say hypothetically, another girl,
Hypothetically, right,
not your girl, another
Right.
girl you with,
right, and I'm NK like this,
yeah, and she's like, she messes up with that
right,
bro.
right.
Are you gonna be more angry at the guy or the girl? Are you in a relationship with the guy?
Nah, dog. Me personally, dog. I'ma be angry at her, dog. There's no way, dog. I'm in a
So that's what
relationship
they're
with her.
saying, though.
First of all, I'm in a relationship with her,
You
right?
see?
But also, dog, the pro, umsunai.
Dog, these niggas just be eating.
Are you gonna eat for real? You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is, dog.
What if he
Dog,
doesn't know though?
What if
Because
he
most
doesn't
niggas
know?
don't know. They don't ask. They don't care.
I
They don't even-
care.
Some
the fact
proof.
is, the
If
fact
that-
is,
let's be honest,
udlile
this proof-
ikhekhe ntwana
He
ntwana
knew.
udlile ikhekhe
This bro
wena
knew.
wangabuzi
Let's be honest. This
Dog,
bro
niggas
knew.
can't just
Rhea,
take
also-
accountability for my failed relationship.
Rhea, there's
my
no
failed
such. There's no
marriage.
such, dog.
It's only
Just he
some
doesn't
guy.
care.
He came and he fucked our shit up. No, this
Nah,
was
dog.
destined for failure.
Nah,
Dog, the nigga
the
doesn't
problem starts
care,
in
dog.
between you guys.
The nigga doesn't
But
care.
they never want to take the blame. It's always someone else's fault.
Yeah.
Dog, there's no way you're gonna
Yeah,
find a
he was
hun
just
who's
doing what niggas
fresh, who's
do.
got a fat ass, who's whatever, your type, and she doesn't have a dog. Every hand's got a nigga, dog.
Every hand's
Whether
got-
they
It's like
dating or
nigga.
not, every hand has got a nigga.
So you're not supposed to go in and test
No,
your-
I'm
but
just
like that's
saying,
not
with-
good
it's
advice
you
coming
not
from
caring.
somebody in a relationship.
It's
dog.
not caring.
Like
Of
imagine.
course, that's how the world is.
But NK, do
If
you
you
know what
want
you're saying,
people
bro?
to-
I thought
What?
you're going to be more like there's true love out there. Dog, you in a relationship and you saying
Yeah.
every hand has got a nigga.
Yeah,
And they all cheat.
that's true. Dog, I'm my hand's nigga.
That's not what you're saying.
No, I meant a nigga. I didn't mean a side nigga or a main. I just said
Oh.
that they have a nigga, whether it's a nigga that they dating or a nigga they talking to.
Dog, let me tell you something, bro.
Every hand, dog, especially if she's moy. Come on, dog, you're
Yeah,
stupid
more
to
girls
think that
have
she
like
doesn't
10
have.
DMs per like day or
Dog,
whatever.
all these
So the
hands
nigga
are
doesn't
smashed-
care. The
all
nigga
these
doesn't
hands are
care.
smashing the same
He
nigga.
knows that there's a nigga.
You know that 80% of the hands smash 20% of the gents. The other,
I mean, like,
the
you
other
know-
80% of the gents.
That's also,
Yeah.
that should tell you about
the
how
80%
no.
shares with the 10% of the girls.
That's
Nah,
if they
do you
even
know what-
get anything.
you know what
dog.
the
Some
thing
don't
is-
even get shit.
Right.
women
Just
choose
be checking
niggas.
off.
You think you make the decision. Women choose you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they want
But
the,
you know
they
why
want the
they
top
choose you?
guys.
You know why they choose
They
you?
all want the
Because
top guys.
80% of the women like you. That's all they care about.
Right, right,
girls
right.
Get into a relationship.
Right.
Be liked by the most hottest chick. Every other girl likes you.
That's my whole
Straight.
point. So now if you hit them, you are the one at wrong.
Or just fuck Tully P.
Ah, come on.
They're gonna want you.
Yeah, dog. You don't. Do you know you don't have to go through all of them, eh?
Yeah, you don't. You just have to
If
cut
they
that with
hear-
one. Dog.
if
Cut
they
that with
hear-
one.
If
boy.
If they hear you
In
take
front,
them,
dog.
now you know. And they're here in front of him. Getting
for now, you
everything,
can see.
boy.
Like,
I can
dog,
almost.
if there's private jets involved, they're not in front of him. But the boy is making sure that they see the life. You
Yeah.
can see. I scratch your back, you scratch my
Yes,
back.
And that's why
yes.
me, I can't temper no one. Eh?
Hey,
One of these
dog.
hands in front.
Yeah.
Ghana, there's too many things going on. I'm a Dubai. I'm a
Aye,
politician.
there's just too much going on.
I'm a fucking car. I'm a GTI. Yo. Pressure from every angle, dog.
But yeah, we get close, dog.
Hey,
Oh, wait, let's
Edward.
Yeah.
How much
wait,
time is
Shout out
it?
Buffett.
Oh, yeah.
8 minutes, yeah. Let's vibe.
Shout out
Oh.
Buffett too. Oh, I'm sure they're wondering what's going on.
I know you'll figure it out, dog. It's South Africa.